is Chico. So basically, I'm a collector. I like to call myself a collector. I've been collecting items for the longest time, and these items from t-shirts to luggages to trainers to a whole lot of things. So basically, that's what I've been doing, and it's not just because I just started collecting just because I like it, but I actually love it. I'm addicted to it, and I've got an undying love for vintage items. Um, Also, I've got a lot of stories based on that love. So I've been collecting from, don't want to give up my age, but I've been collecting from the 90s. Do you know what I mean? Collecting, and you know, from the 90s, early 2000s, whatever. There are some people, other people call me a hoarder, because for me, there are items that I've owned. Do you know what I mean? That I never wanted to let go. Like I hold on to it. I've been called names. I've been called a hoarder. I've been called all sort of names, and it's the names that I don't know what to say, but some of them were through my exes and all of that stuff. And also, even my mum. I remember the first car I got, that I came from a home where obviously there were cars, all of that stuff. So when I came of age, there were cars for me to drive. But I remember the first car I ever purchased with my money was a 1994 Jaguar XJ6. It was the first car I purchased, and I remember my mom telling me off. Now basically looking at my face and telling me, listen, you are a young man, you know. You are a young guy, and this is not the car for you. But again, it was just the passion, the love, and it was never a thing where I ever looked at it like, this is gonna be of value in a couple of years, so let me keep it. It was just, I love it. Do you know what I mean? I can't do nothing about it. I can't even go to sleep. I just think about it all the time. So I just want to have it, kind of thing. And I understand there are a lot of people out there like that, and we just looked at as different. Do you know what I mean? Like real different. People don't really get it, but for people who get it, they get it. And also, I understand these times like vintage items and all of that have become popular. Like a lot of people like them now just because it's the in thing, and do you know what I mean? They just want to rock it. But for people like us, we've always had it because we love it. Do you know what I mean? So also that was one thing, and the other thing is these days I just go through YouTube channels looking for people with the same love, the same admiration for vintage items, and I see a lot of them. Do you know what I mean? There are a lot of them. Some of them are actually dealers who sell stuff on a day-to-day basis. Others are people who just love it and then they keep it. But I understand, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people hoarding. There's a lot of hoarding out there, like people are just holding on to stuff they don't want to let go. And do you know what I mean? I would want to see what other people have got. I don't claim to be someone who is, you know, like how people say I've got the grails and all of that. I don't have a grail. These are items that I love, and these are items that tell a story. Anytime I pick a shirt, I can literally tell you the story of how I got it, how long I've had it. Do you know what I mean? Memories. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, so basically, I started this whole series thing. There's a vlog thing, just to tell stories through clothes. So some of the clothes I've got, I just want to tell stories through them. and do you know what I mean? I encourage people to do so. So basically, if you've got a passion for vintage items, it doesn't matter. It could be a concert tee, memorial tee, a wrestling tee, um, whichever one that I've left out. You can. I encourage people to to show what they've got. Do you know what I mean? Talk about it, tell stories through clothes. And so this is it. Like I thought I start an episode. Do you know what I mean? I don't really know how this is gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna be received. But right about now, all I know is um yeah, we're in East London. Do you know what I mean? Looking at the time, it's quite late. It's really late in the morning, early parts of the morning. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, yeah, early part of the morning. And yeah, I just thought I put a camera together. I'm no pro, but I just thought I put a camera together, put things together, and then do you know what I mean? See how it goes, and then tell the story. So basically, I've got a couple of T-shirts, concert tees, ranging from concert tees to all sorts. Do you know what I mean? That I'm gonna be showing and actually telling stories. Okay, so yeah, help me out there. I know there's a community out there that loves to see these contents. So basically, if you love it, you just send a comment underneath. Tell me what you want to see, what you don't like seeing, what you feel like, how we can take this somewhere, whatever. But it's just entertainment. Do you know what I mean? Just a passion that I just want to speak on, and I believe there are a lot of people out there like that. People like me, never been in front of a camera, never social media guy, just thought, how on earth will I even do something like that? Because it's not my thing. But here we are, man. Let's get it. So, the first we have here is a Kurt Cobain Memorial Tee. As we all know, he passed away in '94, and this is a memorial tee made, is dated, so it was made in '95. So this was produced a year after he died, '95, and it's on a giant tag. It's on a giant tag, as you can see. Have a close look at it, and it's got something written at the back. You know what I mean? Also dated, you know. So the back says, "The sun is gone, but I have a light." You know what I mean? And yeah, that is it. I didn't even know Kurt Cobain was part of his record deal, was part of a Virgin EMI Virgin Song Incorporated, whatever, Virgin Music, whatever, and other production team, like right in here. But I didn't even know that. And yeah, this is a Kurt Cobain tee, and I love it. Now, the price of this item, like I said, on the market goes as high, especially this particular print. Do you know what I mean? With the childhood photo in front of it, some of it go as much as $3,000. And let's not get crazy here. I didn't get it for that much. There's no way in hell I'm gonna buy a T-shirt for £3,000 or dollars or whatever. No way. I got it for cheap because I got it early in the early 2000s and came across it. You know, because I remember when Kurt Cobain had is it MTV Unplugged or whatever, where he performed with the whole Nirvana team, the band. And I remember watching that. And they're going like ratted, like it's going like ratted. Like, this is quite different. Do you know what I mean? You know. Also, I saw it late in it, so I did see it. I think I saw it when it came out. I saw it. It was good. But then I remember going to school and my friends were like, "Did you see that? It was crazy." You know what I mean? Obviously, different cultures, different experiences. They used to listen to him. I just caught on, I think, during that performance. And also, yeah, I just kept hearing stuff about him. So I just, you know what I mean? Now, he was dating, is it Courtney? Whatever, the little blonde lady that he was with, the daughter, you know what I mean? Not to go into too much, but yeah, I knew him and her from that generation, and also, you know, I used to listen to Blink 182. That is still one of my favorite bands of all time. You know what I mean? You know, song from I Miss You to, you know, I don't want to go singing, but bruv, Blink 182 was the thing in my days. And obviously I've got t-shirts from Blink 182. Obviously during the time I was dating, something later on in the years as I came of age, I was in a relationship with a girl, and she also put me on to Evanescence and all those, you know, all those bands and groups and Avril Lavigne and the Green Days and, do you know what I mean, the Foo Fighters and all of that stuff. Of course, time, but yeah, man, this tea, like I said, that is the story, you know, and I just love it. I just love it, and I've had it for years, and most times in a relationship when some of my girls come over to see this, like, you still, what are you doing with this, what are you doing with that, but I just couldn't get rid of it. I just love it. Can't do nothing about it. So that's that. The next item on the list is we have, what do we have here? Ooh, we have a Janet Jackson t-shirt, yeah, from the concert that says Rhythm Nation World Tour. That's the tour, Rhythm Nation World Tour. Janet Jackson t-shirt, okay, and as you can see is on a Hanes tag. See that? The fade on this is crazy. The fade on this is crazy. Do you know what I mean? Again, I didn't go to this 1992 Rhythm Nation. No, I hadn't come of age yet. I didn't go. But the story behind this tea, one of my exes loves Janet. Just loves Janet. Everything Janet does. She used to call her Penny and all that from those series from back in the day. So when I was with her, she literally had this. And I think her mum used to love Janet as well. And I'm not gonna wrongly quote, but I believe her mum went to this concert. Her mum went to this concert. So basically she had it. And you know when you are in relationships and you of the love, you just love someone, whatever, you share items and then they keep this, and then at the time you're young, you're not thinking of it, but you're like, keep this, do you know what I mean? Wear this, keep in your house. So basically she used to keep this item in my house as a sleepover thing. So when she comes, she wears it because she loves it. Long story short, we broke up. It's mine now. Nah, man, I'm just joking. So long story, we broke up, and it was one of the friends I kept that reminded me of her, and I still have this after all these years. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna make me sell this because it tells a story. I love it, and I don't think I'm gonna let it go. But again, if a new girl comes and that, I can't even tell her this story now. My ex, are you a creep? Bruv, how the hell do you keep a t-shirt belonging to an ex for this long? Do Do you even talk to her? Are you still in touch? Are you alright? All these questions get asked, so I just keep it to myself. I guess right now that I'm deleting these videos, they're all gonna come out now. But yeah, that is it. Janet T from 1990 tour. Okay, I didn't even know this, but I'm just realizing this is dated as well. This is dated as well from here, 1990. I'm just seeing it. Look here, 1990. This is dated. So yeah, that is it. Alright, the fade on this is crazy. It's got even stains in my hair, but I love it though. So that's number 2. Number 3. How can we talk about Janet without talking about this guy here? Boom. How can we talk about Janet without talking about this guy here? Brother, I don't know what to say, but I remember being young, man. And I remember anytime I see this man's videos, I felt like a superhero. I literally go, beat it, do all the dances. Because I thought I was him, bruv. Like, over the years, I've seen celebrities, you know, I haven't seen, but I've seen on TV, celebrities, you know, walk around and people want autographs and whatever. But I've never seen, both physical and on TV, any celebrity in the world who get people going crazy like this. Like this guy. People dying. People, bruv, don't want to go into details, but yeah, this T, before Virgil passed, he tried to remake, I'm not going to say replicate, but he tried to remake the same T for Louis Vuitton. Same thing he tried to do, and it sold out quick. So there is the Louis Vuitton version, as people know, people follow fashion know, there is the Louis Vuitton version with the same whatever, Michael T. This is the original one from 92. That's the back, so you can see, from 1992. This is the front, as you can see, from the Dangerous World Tour, which lasted from 1992 to 1993. The print on this is mad. After all these years, you can feel it. You can feel the print, bruv. You can feel it. It's an excellent job. And it's on a hasty, faded out. Crazy. Love the fit. Again, if I wear this, a lot of people don't get it. I remember one time we were going somewhere and then I wore, it wasn't this, but one of my concert tees that had a date. You know, like there's a concert tour tee, so it's got the dates. You know, here you can see the Munich, the Venice, the London, the Hamburg, the Glasgow, Vienna, all of that stuff, Berlin, all of that stuff, Basel, Paris, all of that. Now I'm going to wear this, not this tee, but one of my tees with the dates and that. And my girl at the time didn't know what it was. She seen, she started bursting out laughing. And she started saying, London, New York, all of that stuff, like taking a mick out. And I literally had to pull her in the trucks because she was one of them people who used to always talk down on me for keeping vintage stuff. I had to tell her, listen, not to go too much into details, but do you know what this is worth? And she went quiet after I told her what it's worth. Do you know what I mean? But we're not about to get into all of that. It's just of the passion. So this, and again, if you listen to from the beginning of this video, I did say that I'm gonna categorize into demographics, into geographical things. And this one here, speaking of which, to my English man them, all the English people, this, now, so where I live in East London, just across the road, this man here, I believe he was born and raised there, so he's named after that. Okay, I may be wrong, I need to do my research. It doesn't mean Eric Clapton was born in Clapton. It doesn't mean that, but you never know. I never done my research on that, but I know Eric Clapton. Don't get it wrong. I know Eric Clapton, English guy, has a band, been doing this thing for years, and everyone knows this man. The Sir Elton John. So basically, this is the concert with the Dan Wembley, Northwest. I used to live in Wembley years ago, or close years ago. So yeah, Northwest. I used to live in Northwest years ago. But this is no reason to say because I got this. No, this is nothing like that. But yeah, this is Wembley, June 26th to the whatever. Let's check. It's a tour called Elton Era Tour, where they done. Yes, from days back I had, this was done from days back I had. So this is it, and yeah, that's the T-shirt from that time, and yeah, pretty much that's it.